Time now to go on patrol with CHP Officer Johnny Fisher.
Officer Fisher is here now to talk about the things that we can do to be more courteous to other drivers. May help everybody have a great day.
Right.
Okay, but I think we all mean to, but we're in a rush, you know, and so road rage can happen so fast.
Yes, it definitely can. You know, we all drive these roads. We drive them in our personal cars. Kopi, you're out there in your vehicle. We all see each other out on the road. And it's really important to me, I feel like, to be polite and to be courteous to people while I'm driving, even in my personal car. It's nice to let somebody go as they're coming out of a strip mall and, you know, traffic's backed up. And so as you're that person coming in, you know, to the lanes of traffic, it's just such a polite thing to just wave and just say, hey, thank you, I appreciate your kindness. And, you know, the more that we do that, it's like it just spreads on while we're on the road.
Because they'll pay it forward.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll remember that time that this person let them in, and then so on and so forth. And, you know, it's just a really nice thing to do.
Well, is there a difference between being courteous and being a defensive driver?
Well, say, for example, a couple weeks ago we talked about driving on the freeway and people coming up behind you, tailgating you, or you know, people not getting out of your way because they're going slower, and then you get frustrated and you want to start passing, so you become more offensive. So yeah, I mean, the more courteous that you're going to be in your mind, I guess you're also going to be defensive in the same way, in the sense that, you know, you're paying attention to the roadway and you're paying attention to what's happening around you, and, you know, it just allows you those little bit of manners, I think, that we were all kind of raised with, of just saying thank you, or yes ma'am and yes sir, and all these little things that we should be doing every single day to make somebody feel better. Put a smile on somebody's face. I know it makes me feel so much better, or just nice, when, you know, when I do something kind and then somebody acknowledges it, and then it's like, oh, all right, I got you. That was nice to do.
That is nice. What do you do if you are around drivers who are clearly not exercising courteousness?
Yeah, you know, we get back to breathing, our 10-second breathing, and playing nice calming music on our radio or iPad or anything that's hands-free. Yeah. And that was my distracted driver plug right there.
Yes, that was very good.
So, you know, it's just one of those things where we have to look at the courtesy within and remind ourselves that we do have manners for ourselves. And, you know, sometimes not everybody does things the way that we would want them to do, and that can be frustrating. So we just have to breathe a little bit more, and just remember that we're out there and we're pushing these 3,000 to 4,000 pound sleds that can cause some serious damage if we let our emotions and tensions get out of control.
Sometime, my husband is a very courteous driver. He watches everything. And I think that's a good lesson for my kids to be able to see, because he's usually talking about it too, like, oh, look at that, whoa, you know. But many times we'll be driving and he'll say, no, 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 go. And they'll say, no, 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 go. And so you're both just sitting there, everyone's trying to be nice. At what point do you finally say, okay, I'll go?
Right, there's no two-way communication when you're at a four-way stop sign.
Yeah.
And that's I think we talked about that like earlier in the year, about coming up to an intersection that's controlled by stop signs and who has the right of way. And sometimes people aren't paying attention of, okay, whose turn is it now and whose turn is it? And that's when it's like, no, okay, just go, and I'm staying right here. You know, then a whole nother cycle goes around. But that's brilliant, and that's nice that he actually speaks about like driving and like paying attention to other people. And, you know, while the kids are in the car, they see that. So instead of seeing like mom and dad on the phone, or mom and dad just hustling around eating and drinking and doing all these other things, it's just so great for them to see like commentary driving, more or less.
Right.
So that's awesome. That's a great lesson.
Commentary driving. There's something to that.
There is some commentary.
That line down. Some you probably can't put on the air.
Right. Thank you, Officer Fisher. I appreciate it. If you'd like a link to the CHP and useful driving tips, log on to kmph.com. Click on Patrol tab from the Great Day drop-down menu.
All right.